What's up guys, in this video, I'm gonna talk about why the perfect funnel doesn't matter and how to work a way around that so you can still make a ton of money. What's up guys, Sarah Chister here, teaching you how to build profitable online businesses. Now, it's really interesting because I made a video on this a little earlier, but I wanted to talk today about why the perfect funnel doesn't matter. And you can tell I can't write because it got bigger to smaller as I went across the board. But it's really interesting because a lot of coaches or consultants, especially ones I've talked to, they always are promising that they're gonna give you the perfect funnel that's really gonna dial in those customers and stuff like that. But here's the reality, right? There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong in the funnel, which is why I try to create my business in a way that doesn't make me reliant on the funnel. So for example, when you go from the ad to the landing page, no matter what you do, that's pretty self-explanatory. As long as they click, you're fine. So that's fine here. Now, once you get to the landing page, you can have a couple things that go wrong, right? Doesn't load fast. You could have the video player doesn't play. So with some of the guidelines that Google has made and so forth, sometimes the video players don't play or they'll play without sound. Copy isn't convincing. Button malfunctions, right? You ever had that? Calendar doesn't load. Calendar days are blocked off, so we'll put 2 by calendar. So, I mean, that's just me not even really thinking about it. You already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, including the 2 for the calendar, that can go wrong. So that's just on the landing page. Now, once they get over to the webinar, okay, here, you have more stuff that can go wrong. So now you have emails. Maybe the emails don't convert, okay? It's too long, people start clicking off. It's too short, people aren't convinced. We could probably move these things here, like the calendar part, okay? Move that over there. So you've already got like maybe, give or take 10 things that right off the top of my head I can think of, plus there's probably more. Okay, and then on top of that, if they don't do it, you're gonna wanna retarget, and maybe your retargeting pages are off because that's gonna be new stuff, or you're retargeting ads. So you have all these things that can go wrong. So that's the problem with the traditional funnel, because no matter how perfect your funnel is, or what someone tries to tell you, the truth of the matter is that something can always go wrong, right? So imagine if you had a technique or formula that got rid of all this pressure, right? That made it so that, and I can't draw worth anything, that got rid of all that pressure to where it didn't have to go perfect. And the way I do this is really simple. So here's what I did different. Versus what a normal funnel looks like, all we did is very simply, we came back this direction and we went add to conversion conversations, to landing page, to the VSL/webinar. Don't get me wrong, I use VSLs and webinars. Video stands for video sales letter, okay? So it's a video with the sales letter. I use both, but I'm not reliant on this, right? This is where the magic happens. So just like my funnels can have problems just like anyone else's in those areas, right? So if you guys remember earlier, we listed out a bunch of things that could go wrong here. The ad is probably the only thing that really can't go wrong. I mean, it's pretty difficult because you just have a link, they click, it's gonna go to where it needs to go, unless it's a slow loading page. So what I do is I like to moderate my stuff into what I call conversion conversations. And this could be ManyChat, Facebook Messenger, etc. Now, just sending them here is not the magic. The magic happens inside the combo, specifically what you're selling. Now, if you're doing high ticket sales, which is what I teach beginners to do because it's the best for them, and I have a new course that I'm dropping in a couple weeks that's all about this type of stuff and why it's the best for beginners. But this is where the magic happens, because what happens is once they click and they're inside here, I can take control no matter what happens over here. So for example, if the landing page messes up, they can tell me here. If it doesn't load fast enough, they can tell me here. If a button isn't there, they can tell me here. It not only allows me to sell here, but it allows me to fix these other problems by them telling me and giving me feedback. So what is one of the best ways to build a business and to improve your sales pages and stuff like that? It's listening to clients tell you what they like or don't like about the business, or in this case, the sales pages, right? So what I do is I've created scripts and templates, and I've built a team around this method, and now I have a team of over 35 that's built around this. here's the reality. Even with the upcoming changes, I've had 800 people message me acting like I don't know. They tell me about these upcoming changes. It's not gonna affect my business because of the way I've set it up with the ManyChat changes, right? The Facebook Messenger changes. Everyone's like, oh, well, they're changing it January 15, 2020, whenever this video drops. It's not gonna affect me because I've set my business up in a way to where it'll be just fine. So with that being said, what I want you guys to understand is I'm not gonna go into all of what this entails on this video, but what you need to do is to have this inside your funnels, because what you're gonna find is even if you suck at this part, which most people do, which is why they work with me, but even if you suck at this part, you're getting feedback on this part of the funnel, which is super crucial, because when you're sending money in traffic and it's not converting and you don't really know what to do, the easiest thing to do is to go back and ask people what they think when they see this. And say, oh yeah, but this and this and this, and then it gives you those objections and points to add into your sales and your technique. So hope that makes sense. I get super excited. You can tell I have my Christmas shirt on. I'm using red. I have the board. It's a good day. So what I want you to do is, if that made sense, go ahead and leave a comment down below with any questions. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.